Hey y'all, I just wanted to come on here and say I'm feeling a whole lot better, and I'm sorry if you watched that last video. It was really depressing and I know that, and I'm going to take it down, but I just wanted it to be out there for the people who had been wondering where I'd been. And I don't like that I put that much negativity out there, and I listened to it a few times, and I actually wanted to say that it made me realize that, okay, this is a breaking point for me. I have to make things better. And so I was like, I'll try anything. And so now I wanted to tell you how I'm getting over my depression. So if you're also going through depression and you're fed up, you're at that point where you're like, I will try anything, this is the video for you. Anyways, I'm going to give you some tips, just basically what I've been doing, but it's also tips because I want you to do it too if you're feeling crappy like this. I think the number one thing for me was breaking my routine. And so in my last video I talked about that I'd been dealing with health issues for a long time, and so I have this medicine, helps but doesn't help at the same time because it causes more problems, and I still need it. So I switched up the times that I was taking that medicine, and so now I have a different part of the day where I can be active, and so that made the biggest difference, just switching my routine. When you do things like that, it just gives you a whole new outlook on things. It's not going to be the only thing that's going to solve the depression, but gosh, I'm going to tell you, it really helps a whole lot to switch up your routine. So whatever you're doing, you need to switch it up. And the next thing that helped me was, since I had switched up my routine and took my medicine at a different time, and I was able to have a different part of the day that I was able to be a human because when I take my medicine, it's not good. Can't do anything while I'm taking my medicine. So anyways, taking that medicine at a different time freed up a different part of my day, and so I had not been able to go walk on the trail for a long time, and switching up my routine, I was not feeling sick, so I've started walking every single morning, and it just made me really appreciate being able to just do things like that. And I'll say this, if you don't have any physical issues, you should be very grateful. It's just a blessing to be able to go out and do things that people take for granted so much. So when I finally got to go out on the trail and walk, I was so grateful for it, and I was just so happy. Not only just being able to do that, but exercising really helped. I walk from like 45 minutes to 2 hours on the trail every day, right in the morning where there's like nobody's out there. If you get out there and you look at all the greenery, the birds and squirrels and like all that, it's just like, what the heck? This is so crazy that all this is going on. And if you look down right now, there's little bitty frogs. Even the ground is alive, and the little frogs are just hopping all over the place. It's just like amazing outside. So get outside, exercise. And this also leads to my other thing that I did. Along with walking, I downloaded Audible. You can get 2 free books with your Amazon account when you get it or whatever. So I got a few books, but before I got Audible, I'd heard a few people talking about the life-changing magic of tidying up, and they have that audio book, the full thing, on YouTube. So I pulled that up, and I would be walking and listening to that, and it's like, maybe this is going to sound bad, but the girl is like crazy about having things tidy and perfect in their spot, and that's good. But what I really got out of it is, in this apartment that I've been living in and in my life, I have cluttered and cluttered and cluttered because I'm not happy, and I just got more and more stuff. And so the first thing I did is I wanted to change my environment, so I've been going and getting little things and just getting rid of them around the house and stuff. And so that's the first book I read. And then the second book I read, oh my gosh, it's so good. It's called You Are a Badass, and that's what I got on Audible. And that book, I'm going to listen to it over and over and over again. It is what really got me. It's like, I read The Life-Changing Magic of Tidying Up, and I thought about my space, and then I read You Are a Badass, and I tidied up my space in my head, and that really got me. I listened to these books while I was walking, or while I'm walking every morning, and I pet sit, so on my commute I listen to it in my car. And then I also read Skinny Bitch, and I don't like how she talks in it, but I do like knowing all the information about animal products and stuff that she talks about, and all the bad things that it does to your body. And so I'm trying to go vegan because of my skin and my stomach issues. I didn't mention that's what the health issue is. It's a stomach issue. So I'm trying to, like, a few people have told me to try veganism to help with these things, and I've just push it away and push it away. Now I finally read this book, and I mean, I've watched all those things on Netflix and stuff, but it's gonna sound horrible, but they didn't get to me. They would get to me like a day, but I listened to this book, the Skinny Bitch book, and I really want to try to not do that. Long story short, read a book, and I really suggest reading You Are a Badass. If nothing else, just go on Audible, get your 30-day 2-book thing, and listen to You Are a Badass. Go outside, walk, and listen to that, or drive and listen to that, and I promise you're gonna feel better. So that's another tip, which kind of leads me into my next one. You should take care of yourself. Eat healthy. If you're gonna eat meat products and dairy products or whatever, just be aware of what you're putting into your body and like try to do better, because it really does. It makes your body feel better and it makes your mind feel better. But put some more fruits and vegetables into your diet. This is your body and you just need to treat it better, because I mean, we only get one of these and it's yours. It's an original. Get some hummus and some carrots and just eat it all. So that'll make you feel better. And also with that first book I was talking about, the life-changing magic of tidying up, clean up your space, clean up the area you live in. You might be surrounded by a bunch of things that make you unhappy, and why would you do that? So if you're holding on to some clothes that bring up bad memories, or just receipts or crazy stuff that doesn't matter and it doesn't do anything but make you sad, and then just like useless things like makeup that you don't use or clothes that you don't wear, just clean it all up, because there's no reason to surround yourself with stuff that you aren't absolutely in love with or absolutely need to have in your house, because clutter in your space is going to clutter your mind. And with depression, you need to clear your mind and get all this stuff that is not making you happy out of it. And then the next thing is you can take some of those things after you've decluttered that you're not needing and that are making your life worse rather than better. Take those things and sell them, make some money, or just do something and make some money and treat yourself, as they would say in Parks and Rec. Anyways, yeah, make you about like $40 or $50 and then go out and do something like get your nails done, your toes done, go get a massage, go buy you a book, go grocery shopping at the healthy place with the expensive stuff, and get you some stuff that you really wanted to try out. Just go buy something and treat yourself, because you deserve it. So anyways, those are the things that have helped me get through this, and I do feel better, and I'm scared to say it. I'm scared I'm gonna jinx myself, but I'm feeling better now. And I think the main things is really switch up your routine, read a book, get out of your own head by reading a book. There's a whole other world and a whole other way of thinking when you read a book. So read a freaking book. Exercise, get out there, go walking, get outside, and just look around at how magnificent this world is. It's just crazy. I don't want to think about it because I'll start crying. See, I'm feeling better. It's so good. Clean up your space. Get the crap that's not making you feel good out of your life, out of your house, and clear up your space, clear up your mind. So do that and treat yourself. And again, read. So anyways, those are the things that have made me feel a whole lot better, and I just really wanted to share them with you because being depressed is sucky, and sometimes you can't help it. Like, there really is a chemical imbalance sometimes, and then sometimes it's triggered by things, and maybe my imbalance is right or something right now, and it just helped that I had all these things, but maybe it just maybe it was these things that helped. So it won't hurt to try, especially if you're at the point where you're like, I cannot take this anymore. Good luck and feel better, and bye.